with as early as the first scene of the new season 4, episode 5 of The Boys, we have Homelander just losing it. There's a reason why Marvel Studios tried so hard to get all of those shows out of the chopping block. It was simply because the Vought cinematic universe was just way ahead with Vought Plus, Vought Soul, Vought Studios, Vought everything. Like, it's just, they just can't compete. When I saw Stan Edgar, Giancarlo Esposito show himself, I was so like, damn, he's back. He's back, and he's here to stay. Every other character is done. And has just been perfection in this show, because look at even Simon Pegg in this episode, man. His performance, he might get the guest appearance Emmy, whatever that is, for a recurring character that's not really in the show. Definitely something. I was shocked to see the reference of time sharing and Jar Jar, as in Jar Jar Binks, for the pet that he had, because we know everything's a reference in The Boys. It was pretty cool, to be honest. But it seems like Hugh Campbell Sr. had Alzheimer's because of the Compound V. I'll see you. I really love those when Butcher let that. I love the scene when Butcher let the hamster free, because it was kind of like him. But then when the hamster had died because he had a tumor, maybe Butcher thought his tumor maybe had powers too, which it does. It was heartwarming, and even Kamiko smiled at him when he let him out. I genuinely laughed as an African American male when I saw the black addict, because that was crazy. They talking about we so diverse. We have a white Native American in the movie, and then we got we got black addict. Like, that was crazy. That was crazy. And then they did that thing with the bottle of alcohol, and they just did a classy alcohol to get an alcohol. I was like, all right, bro, that was crazy. I'm excited for it. Like, I'm just excited for that black addict, because we might see it again. Just like how we seen the girls get it done. And we know Sister Sage probably has a counter plan, because she's not snitching on A-Train. And maybe A-Train is going to deal with taking down Homelander. Obviously Ryan, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. And then when we saw the Training A-Train trailer, I was just like, bro. But it was funny. It doesn't even look that terrible. This is the fact that his brother coached him and not an old dude named Will Ferrell. Coach Brink, whatever. Yo, Homelander is actually the world's greatest dad. He literally surprised me when he said, you don't want to do it? Then don't. I was surprised. It looks like all that weight is off his shoulder. But I kind of believe that this guy's finally grown up, because he has some growing pains. And we saw the horror episode, which is last episode, and he forgives everyone. He has no more weight besides the people that lied to him, but they're 6 feet under. He's free to be the best father ever. And Ryan doesn't really want the spotlight like that. And Homelander's okay with it, because he's kind of jealous of his own son. He wants Ryan to speak his own mind. And I actually believe that Homelander's changing. That's what I would say if I was stupid. Nah, this man gonna want Ryan to take all the glory. I really believe that. And if you don't, you didn't get the clues, bro. But he did look genuine. But he was also taught to have a straight face and do this and do that and be a great actor. Homelander has no ulterior motive with this, if I was a dummy. He is actually helping Ryan help people, which was crazy. And their own twisted way. This is the only way Homelander knows how, is to make someone suffer. It's crazy. This is making me love Homelander even more, and I can't wait to see Soldier Boy be free so they can be grandfather, father, and son. I know y'all wasn't thinking about that. It was so sad seeing the scene between Victoria Neuman and Stan Edgar, because they were talking about how, a little argument, how Stan is ashamed of her because she has the Compound V powers. It was a heavy hit, because she's kind of right. And Stan wants to make sure Zoe, who is Victoria's daughter and his grandchild, doesn't start on the wrong path. But she's already there. We all know she's a monster, bro, to be honest. It's the superhero era when we might be done with Stan, sadly. Funny scene was the Kentucky Fried Blank Massacre. Like, he was like, it's a Kentucky Fried Massacre. Because Carl Urban is way too funny. He is him Jones. Victoria Neuman is actually such a snitch, man. Trying to start a conflict between the boys and talk about the deal her and Butcher almost made. It really hurt my feelings because why did she do that? Out of nowhere, literally. To me, Neuman is still not even a bad person. Like, she's in the gray area in the boys, for sure. She had a good relationship with Huey. She gives Marie great advice on how to survive in this world in Gen V. And she tries to help Starlight in this episode, but Starlight's just a loose cannon with her, and Starlight just punches her in the face because Starlight's annoying, and Victoria Newman kinda is too. It is so funny because this is just one of my favorite characters here. You know what I'm saying? She said firecracker, like Sister Eve, Sister Sage. She said firecracker to be cooked, and firecracker fell for it. So she calls her white trash, and I was like, wow. But she doesn't think she's poor. That's what she says. I don't think you're poor, but I think you're, like, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. The Tech Knight movie, having Nirvana, is the most Batman parody I've seen to a T. Because there's literally something in the song from, like, some Nirvana in the song. Like, something in the way from the 2022, The Batman. And the logo was the Tech Knight. The Batman, the Tech Knight. Same font, same everything. They got to copyright this, guys. And what was crazy is Kevin Feige dropped the news right after the Boys episode came out for Marvel at D23. Because V24 is directing the D23, man. And that's the Disney thing for the same thing. And they're both monopolies and all that. But I love Disney. I love to work for them. Guardians of Godot and Sam Riordan and Kate Dunlap were in the episode. And I feel like they recorded the scene before they recorded Gen V because they were so out of character, man. No way Samir really deflowered Victoria Newman. That's crazy. And that's crazy that Stan let that happen. Stan Edgar going home with nothing is actually crazy. No virus, no deal. Psych, boy! Got saved by his daughter. She's grave. That's why she saved him. I don't even think she's a terrible character, but I don't even know her real intentions. We are in the end game now. Homelander loses. It says we will no longer be beloved celebrities. We are going to go crazy. That was a crazy scene. Haha. As she got Cameron Cole set up. I know the Deep is very heavy, and he's going to get, like, on his wife. Deep is still going to get on his wife. The thing with Tech Knight is he always gets the right person, but he pins it on someone else. We remember that from Gen V. Sister Sage and Homelander are on it too. Yeah, man. It does. Yeah, man. And A-Train doesn't even hit Cameron Coleman. Yeah, everything. All sorts of messed up, man. Well, this was a good episode. I went over all the stuff that kind of intrigued me. There's a lot of other things in this episode, and I didn't really want to talk about it. I talked about what intrigued me, man. Hey, it's in my notes, man. Well, anyway, if you like this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. And I'm done, bro. Peace. Have a good one.